against her.
Yeah, so our first match, we got DELTAFORCE versus Aqua. DELTAFORCE, Link main, been in the scene offline for a really long time. Really, really good Link. Like, if you talked about like Link mains in New Jersey in 4, it was DELTAFORCE and Nintendo. So we're gonna see how this works out. I don't know much about Aqua, but we're gonna see how they fight each other.
I mean, he's got the color-coded name and skin, so he's at least got that going for him. But it's going to be hard to deal with Link, at least a style of Link that DELTAFORCE prefers to play, where he plays a much more mid-range style of game, especially as hero with his slower frame data, exploitable recovery.
Oh, I love that.
And that's it. He was looking for zoom and did not get it. Oh, are we hot now? Okay, I'm gonna assume we are. Okay.
Anyway, so yeah, DELTAFORCE gets that first stock and is looking like he's trying to make this edge guard to get another one.
Yeah, the reverse up B. It's a powerful tool.
Oh my goodness, if that down air hit, that would have been like an amazing edge guard.
Yeah, this is the thing that like Link has a very variable playstyle because he can keep you out with boomerang and bombs so effectively, but it's different from his Toon and younger counterparts where their projectiles are just so much quicker to come out. Link gets a lot more off of his much bigger sword, so playing up close like this and beating him up with raw nair apparently is gonna hit at not only Link's strength but potentially Hero's weakness. And Aqua seems to not find the easiest way around DELTAFORCE's swarming game plan quite yet. Oh, that F smash could have crit though.
Yeah, that's honestly a really good point. The fact that DELTAFORCE is the kind of Link player who will play more in that mid-range game. Maybe you can try to go up and close. And that's somewhere where Hero kind of struggles just because of their frame data.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty important for Aqua just to make sure he has stuff like bounce on deck. But with a player like DELTAFORCE, you can't be going for things like that, like super hard reads, and you have to be extra careful of what kind of spells you're pulling out of the menu.
Yeah, I think that side B setup for a lead trap, it works, but Aqua just timed it way too early. You gotta wait a little bit.
Yeah, and it just loses to waiting on ledge. Like it's a ledge trap it's a ledge trapping option that you go for when you have either successfully baited your opponent into committing early to a neutral getup or a getup attack, or where you're routinely two-framing or punishing ledge hang.
Yeah,
he wasn't really doing any of those. It felt like a Hail Mary.
Yeah, we really didn't see any of that, the conditioning to set up the side B ledge trap.
Yeah, none of that. And like not saying that Zap or Zapple or Kazap are poor moves or poor choices in a ledge situation. Specifically, Zapple, the level 2 side B, is incredible. But how DELTAFORCE played was extremely reactive to the offense that Aqua wanted to put out. Probable stage switch, I'm thinking.
Yeah, maybe in character, but we'll have to wait and see.
Let's find out. I mean, if we're it could either be okay, if I'm assuming that this is the correct Aqua, they do theoretically have a Rosalina and Luma in their back pocket.
That could be helpful.
It's an option, and there it is.
Okay, there it is. Yeah. The one thing that's kind of tricky in this matchup is that because of Link long disjoints, is that it's pretty easy to get rid of Luma, even when Rose is shield. So if you like Link just fares in her face, or maybe even there in this game, but like this joint unfair would be really good to just hit Luma even if Rose is blocking. We even saw there the boomerang hit Luma when Rosa was shielding.
Yeah, we gotta keep in mind though, Rosa was one of the benefactors of the 10.1 buff. While it's nothing too crazy, it's just a multi-hit change. Oh man, DELTAFORCE with that same that same reverse up B every time. If he thinks he can get away with it, he'll do it.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's a really good option because Link is like a character that if you get the edge guard, like it's pretty easy to do that, and he'll just die. But Link has that reversal option to really make you think twice about running off and trying to edge guard him.
Link's fair ends up chopping up Rosa's poor large body, and it's gonna. Aqua really needs to adjust, like not just who they're playing, but how they're playing this matchup, because they're approaching it like they did Hero, with the same kind of like stationary juggle focused game plan. Meanwhile, Luma is looking rather unused. Aqua's being very close to the chest with their baby star.
Yeah, a little bit. You gotta, because Link's gonna, like you said, DELTAFORCE are gonna try to play that mid-range game. Maybe you could just throw out Luma there and try to disrupt that.
Oh, got him with the Luma landing.
Good use of Luma right there.
And he isn't dead. Oh, he is dead. Okay. I overestimated Link's Magna Hands.
Honestly, Magna Hands can be kind of ridiculous sometimes, so I really don't blame you. Like, not just on Link, but I mean, just in general, like, people just be stretching out their arms, and the real Furby, ZZ? Or is that 7-7? I don't know. Thank you so much for following.
Those were Z's. Those were Z's.
Okay.
At least I think. Okay, waiting out the air dodge. A lot of defensive options, but the call out on the up smash, that was, I mean, very, very important to try and establish momentum. But man,
oh, okay.
Link's just so strong, and Rose is so light. It's gonna take a little bit for Aqua to come back from this. She needs a really, really good edge guard right now, and I mean the newly buffed Fair will get it done.
Ooh, okay, there we go. That was actually amazing coverage coming out from Aqua there. Rosa covering if DELTAFORCE decided just to go straight to ledge, and Luma covering the center stage. And getting this amazing juggle right now, put on 83%, like almost immediately after DELTAFORCE respawned.
I mean, this is, if there's a time to make this comeback, now it is. Oh, man, looking for these up smashes is going to be so important, and I like that rollback. Luma is always looking to reestablish the same position that they were originally thrown out at, whether it be right in front of, Aqua or Rosa in this case, Rosa/Aqua, or whether it be like further behind or further in front. So by mixing up how you dash, Rosalina can maneuver and mix up how Luma is approaching.
Okay.
Oh, rest
Luma
in peace,
gone.
Red Luma.
Yeah, Luma gone. This is DELTAFORCE's chance to really try to take advantage of this and safely put on a bunch of pressure. Oh my goodness, that was so close.
But the guy gets with that up
shield. That was a close game.
Yeah, that was super tight, especially how the final stock of that game 2 went.